Choose who chooses you. Go where the love flows. Prioritize relationships where there is mutual energy, respect, and commitment. Whether it's an intimate relationship, a friendship, a job, or even family. Anywhere or anyone you are pouring your energy into, it should always be reciprocal. If you find yourself always being the first one to text, the only one initiating plans, the only one putting in the effort, then it might be time to exit left. Stop trying to prove yourself to people. Stop trying to convince people on why they should choose you. At some point, we got to be okay and accept the fact that we just not the best fit for this person or for this environment. And that doesn't mean that you aren't good enough. That doesn't mean that you aren't qualified. That just means that this specific situation is not for you. I can remember flying from Detroit to LA, auditioning for all these big roles, right? I auditioned for Star, I auditioned for Honey, I auditioned for Empire. This all on 3 different occasions. Didn't get not one role. And I remember feeling so discouraged and feeling like I wasn't good enough. But in all reality, those roles just weren't a good fit for me. The director had someone else in mind when he created those roles, and it wasn't me. And I had to accept that and be okay with that. Eventually, I ended up getting on a couple of reality TV shows, and those were a better fit for me because all I had to be was my authentic self. Those opportunities better aligned with who I was and where I was at that time in my life. It's so much more fulfilling when you take your love and your energy, your talents, where they are appreciated and valued, seen and heard. It's nothing more draining than trying to force anything. I can't do it. I cannot force nothing. I don't care what it is. I just can't do it. Trying to convince people why they should treat you a certain way, why they should choose you, or why they should love you. Like, honey, that is so draining. It's not worth it. Because when you got to try to force a situation or force somebody to love you and treat you a certain kind of way, it ain't gonna last. You're gonna have to forever be forcing that situation because the real is, it's not a situation that's meant for you. Say yes to people and situations that pour into you the way that you pour into them. You can apply this to almost any and every situation in your life. I've dated guys before where it was like, yeah, they may have been super cool. They may have had a lot of money. It was a great experience. But when it came to the respect and just morals and values, we didn't align. And I know a relationship like that will never work for me because I don't care how much money somebody got. I don't care how famous they are. Like, if our morals and our values aren't aligned, it will never work. And I don't have time to try and change somebody. Not at all. I'd rather be by myself than in a situation where I'm trying to force somebody to respect me, force somebody to value me, force somebody to love me. I just don't have the time for that. When you are in a relationship or when you are in environments where the feelings are mutual, the respect is mutual, where you both value each other, it boosts your confidence. It makes you feel good. It brings happiness to your life. When you stay in situations that aren't choosing you, it chips away at your self-esteem. It makes you feel like you're not good enough. I'm sure we've all heard stories of women who are so beautiful, smart, hardworking, driven, and they are just so insecure. They lack confidence because of a relationship they in where the man just dog her out, so she doesn't even see her own self-worth. Being in the entertainment industry for the past 10 years, I have experienced some of the craziest experiences. People have said some of the most hurtful things to me. If I let those situations dictate who I was, I would be a hot mess. But see, I'm so thankful for people like you guys that have been following me and supporting me since day one, right? Some of y'all literally have watched my kids grow up. That's how long y'all have been following me. Because I've been able to build a following and a true support system just from being my authentic self, I don't feel the pressures of the music industry. I don't feel the pressures of the entertainment industry. You know, I've been able to create my own lane. I've been able to create my own shows like the La Britney show, sold out show in Detroit, Michigan, as opposed to having to wait for the industry to put me on somebody else's show. I've been able to create a YouTube channel, TikToks, Instagram videos with millions of people tuning in to whatever I post. Whether that's a cooking video, a get ready with me, music video, a la mix, whatever it is, I've been able to create and be my authentic self and create my art and share it with the world without having to wait on anybody else to give me opportunity. This world can be so cliquey, and you know, people only want to deal with you if they feel like you popular, or if you the hottest one out right now, then they want to be your friend and they want to let you in their little cliques. I don't care about that. I've never had to rely on being in somebody's little clique because I got my own. You feel me? Real support, real genuine support. I choose who chooses me. And I don't care about fitting in. I don't care about forcing my way in to nobody's party, nobody's clique, none of that. And the funny thing is, the more you focus on yourself, building yourself and increasing your own value, eventually all those people gonna flock to you and gonna wanna be a part of what you're doing. Trust me. So never give up on yourself. Always choose who chooses you. Never focus on them. Only focus on yourself and who genuinely loves you and supports you. Start by asking yourself, who in your life makes you feel valued and appreciated? And choose them. Who brings you positive energy and shows you that they truly care about you? And choose them. Relationships are all about mutual effort. If someone wants you in their life, they will show you, even if it's in the smallest ways. And if they don't want you in their life, they will show you. Pay attention. Set boundaries and protect your energy at all costs. If someone isn't pouring into you the way that you're pouring into them, it's okay to pull back and go pour into somebody that's deserving, somebody that's going to reciprocate the love that you have to give. Choosing who chooses you is one of the most empowering decisions that you can make for yourself. Understanding that everyone and everything is not for you. Understanding the value that you bring to people. We all deserve to be around people who see our worth and bring out the best in us so we can continue to flourish. And don't be afraid to let go of people who are not showing up for you. We are worthy of relationships that will uplift and inspire us. So choose who chooses you. And don't forget it. All right, y'all.